heard of the country Burundi? If no, then sit down, get your cold drink, and listen while I tell you about the poorest country in the world to celebrate its independence, because this is going to be a sad one. Burundi, officially the Republic of Burundi, is a landlocked country in the Great Rift Valley at the junction between the Great Lakes region and East Africa. It is bordered by Rwanda to the north, Tanzania to the east and southeast, and the Democratic Republic of Congo to the west. Lake Tanganyika lies along its southwestern border. The capital cities are Gitega and Bujumbura, with Bujumbura being the country's largest city. As of October 2015, Burundi was estimated by the United Nations to have a population of about 12,346,893 people. Burundi remains an overwhelmingly rural society, with just 13% of the population living in urban areas in 2013. Roughly 85% of the population are of Hutu ethnic origin, 15% are Tutsi, and fewer than 1% are indigenous Twa. The official languages of Burundi are Kirundi, French, and English. Burundi gained independence in 1962 and initially had a monarchy, but a series of assassinations, coups, and general climate of the region's instability culminated in the establishment of a republic and a one-party state in 1966. Bouts of the ethnic cleansing and ultimately two civil wars and genocides during the 1970s and again in the 1990s resulted in hundreds of thousands of deaths, leaving the economy underdeveloped and the population of one of the world's poorest. The year 2015 witnessed large-scale political strife as President Pierre Nkurunziza opted to run for a third term in office. A coup attempt failed and the country's parliamentary and presidential elections were broadly criticized by members of the international community. One of the smallest countries in Africa, Burundi's land is used mostly for subsistence agriculture and grazing, which has led to deforestation, soil erosion, and loss. As of 2005, the country was almost completely deforested, with less than 6% of the land covered by trees, and over half of that being commercial plantations. Burundi is the poorest country in the world, according to Gross Domestic Product (GDP) per capita, with $292 in 2022, and the least developed country, facing widespread poverty, corruption, instability, authoritarianism, and illiteracy. The country is densely populated, and many young people emigrate in search of opportunities elsewhere. The World Happiness Report 2018 ranked the country as the world's least happy, with a rank of 156. This is a tough read. Really tough read. Health-wise, Burundi has the worst hunger and malnourishment rate of all 120 countries ranked in the Global Hunger Index. The civil war in 1962 put a stop to the medical advancements in the country. Burundi again went into a violent cycle in 2015, jeopardizing the citizens of Burundi's medical care. Like many sub-Saharan African countries, Burundi uses indigenous medicine as well as biomedicine. However, international aid workers have generally stayed away from indigenous medicine in Burundi. As of 2015, roughly 1 out of 5 children die in Burundi of preventable illnesses and diseases such as pneumonia, malaria, and diarrhea. The current violence in Burundi has limited the country's access to proper medication and hospital equipment. Burundi's life expectancy as of 2015 was roughly 60 years or 60.1 years. In 2013, Burundi spent 8% of their GDP on healthcare. While Burundi's fertility rate is 6.1 child per woman, the country's mortality rate is 61.9 deaths for every 1,000 births. According to the World Health Organization, the average life expectancy is 59 to 62 years. Common diseases in Burundi includes malaria and typhoid fever. I cannot even express how sad this is that a country goes through this much. A country goes through this much. It's a humbling feeling. Like, I don't know what to say. I just hope it comes to an end really soon, and I hope, I don't know, I just hope the suffering and the pain comes to an end really soon. In summary, regardless of all the hunger, strife, and death rate, suffering in Burundi, it does not change the fact that it is a beautiful country. So, having said all that, happy Independence Day, Burundi. Love from Nigeria. From me, in particular, representing all Nigerians. And this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope, in fact, I don't hope, subscribe to this channel for more interesting French and history content like this. See you in the next video. No, don't go yet. Like, share, once again, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.